Alright, here we go. We do have Shadowrun Returns. This was voted on by everybody. I put up a poll and it came up with half the requests for games to play was Shadowrun. So Shadowrun Returns, I have the Hong Kong ones and the other ones as well. But this is the first-ish one, I believe. My understanding. I think there was like an older one, but these are the ones that, out of the ones that came in the set, this is the first one. So yeah, this is where we're at. I have never played this before. I have played the BattleTech game by Harebrained Schemes, but I haven't played this one. I kind of made a character or two in Shadowrun before, so it's a good setting. So definitely looking forward to playing this sight unseen. So here we go. We'll go normal for now. Create a character. Humans were the only race on Earth until 2012. Now they find the self-definition of average, or even normal. Still the most populous race in the world. +3 karma. All their stats kinda normal. Elves. Dwarves. Orc. And troll. And the same. I guess the pictures do change slightly. They're more attractive and socially acceptable than other metahumans. Lots of breeding for the orcs. Wonder if the story changes here. We'll go for an elf, why not? Street samurai, freelance operative who follows a code. They're learned in the ways of the traditional samurai warrior and the practice of modern combat. Samurai sell their skills for profit and work to take out the dishonorable scum that seem to breed the urban sprawl. Body and strength or quickness, close range, close or range combat or bolt throwing weapons. Mage, specialize in casting spells. That doesn't mean they can't shoot guns. Decker. Use Cyberdeck to jack into the Matrix. Shamans believe that magic comes from the Great Totem Spirit. Riggers use cyber projector mind and control small robot-like vehicles. Physical adept are magically active characters that focus their magic internally to develop their utmost potential, physically, mentally, and spiritually. As adepts unlock new abilities to become home physical machines, using their magic to enhance their close combat abilities. Body, strength, and willpower, key skills, key stats. That sounds like more my style. What are all these? Oh, I see. There we go. Okay, so let's get a base that we like. Oh, so it doesn't change the profile picture? Interesting. A little beehive here. That's kind of a cool look. I need a portrait with white hair for sure. And I want to see if they treat the elves poorly in the game or what have you, because they say they're, you know, more socially acceptable, but still have issues. Like that look. I don't know. Wow, that is some crazy hair. I guess they wanted her to be like easy to spot, right? There we go. I don't know, that one, or you can go for the mohawk. The really, really tall mohawk. We'll go for that one. Karma represents the experience characters earn while running the shadows and achieving goals. Karma is used to improve attributes and skills. An attributor skill rating can be increased by spending karma equal to the next increment of that rating. Thus, improving your body from 4 to 5 requires to spend 5 karma points. You have some available to you now to customize your character. Okay, so we got 5 available. We're already at 4, 2, dodge, close combat. Main component use calculate chance to hit with melee weapons. Unarmed combat. Melee weapons increase the chance. Throwing weapons. Use decker rigging calculate chance. Can also use to reduce the chance to hit and then go by programs in the matrix. This is where we're going to get our actual powers, looks like. Go ahead and spend that there. Can equip Mana Fist, Chi Focus, 2 attacks on a single target. Spirit Summoning, Charisma. Go up our spell casting as well, or maybe give ourselves a little gun ability as well. Obviously 1 is going to be low cost later on, so we should probably buy stuff that's higher cost right now. Hold on one second. Sorry about that, had a phone call. Let's see, so I got 3 more karma to spend. Let's just go ahead and put it all into here for now. Maybe a problem later, but we'll go that. Choose an etiquette. Etiquette is about knowing how to behave in various social situations. The right etiquette can give you an edge in certain conversations. Choosing an etiquette from the list below. Choosing an etiquette does not cost karma. Corporate, security, gang, socialite, Shadowrunner, street. Get that. I don't know. Security maybe, or Shadowrunner. You know, socialite too. We'll go Shadowrunner, I guess. Let's go. So many choices, so many choices. I don't know. Thoughts? looking good. Yeah, I think you're just supposed to assume you know what they mean, or you know, play the game and know what they mean. And obviously corporate is corporate, security is like, you know, hirelings, I bet. Gang is gang, socialite, eh. Shadowrunner is probably like just professional heroing, I guess. We'll go socialite. See how that does. We got our elf socialite. I just don't know about that. What the heck. We'll do it. See how that works out for us. Many hunters use a street name, handle, or working name. Names like Half-Jack or Lady Z. Others stick with their given name or adopt a nickname. Choose a name for your character. Oh, we go for champion or Hikari. Guessing not Jane. We'll go for champion. That's a good one. Your apartment at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's got 4 walls, a roof, and isn't on fire. Even the cockroaches have fled in search of better accommodations. Not exactly a runner's dream pad, but right now it's all about all you have. Running the Shadows is all about feast or famine. One day you're Nova Hot, working jobs that allow you to eat 5-star restaurants. The next, well, you're here. This one's a famine for the ages. Slagging Fixer hasn't called. The money's run out, and then some. Sinless and free to starve in the cracks of a society run by megacorps who just want your nuyen. Something needs to change, and soon. We got a house here. Got computer and more screens and a place to sit down and what looks to be a bathroom. I don't know if you can actually rotate it all. Bathroom. This must be a kitchen, laundry room. Alright, so it looks like we've got a few things we can work with here. A slip of paper with your bank balance, enough to cover you through the end of the week. Okay. Your notebook, calendar contacts, that sort of thing. Your list of contacts for your personal calendar. And I forgot to disconnect. Whoops. I of course had to do that. This is why you don't stream when you're sick, people. But yes. Anyway. Anyway. Yes. So, obviously I forgot to turn off chat server. No big deal. Anyway. Fun times. There we go. That is there. Okay. Let's see. Okay. View your list of content. The list is sad, dried up. Fixer, no response to messages. Runner dead. Fixer missing. Runner dead. Runner probably in a gutter somewhere. Runner dead. Dealer retired or dead. List goes on. All of the dead ends are just plain dead. Nothing to do. Put down the notebook. Looks like we got an update here. Your computer, state of the art in 2050. Broken in 2051. Sam Watts. The screen leaps to life, making you squint against its brightness. The face on the screen is laughing. Sam Watts. Hey buddy, hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He's drunk again or worse. Shouldn't have given you my comm code. You're zoned. Where have you been, Sam? I haven't heard from you in months. Well, he's obviously not in a gutter somewhere, or maybe he was. What do you think? Should we, be nice and ask him where the heck he's been, or just, you know, hang up on him? Let's see. Alright. We'll be nice. Since we don't have any leads at all and we're about to starve to death. Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this vid. Someone finally geeked me. I'm dead. I probably had it coming. Okay. Maybe he is in a ditch somewhere. Still. Alive or dead. When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with other unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business. Like you, for example. So, why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you hit a big payday and you're living high on the hog somewhere. Some of us are born winners and some of us are me. Hey, you remember that Renraku? Run when things went to hell and we lost Dowd? Or that makeshift saloon on the docks afterwards? I really had your back that night, didn't I? Dowd, that's a name you haven't heard in a long time. Dowd Weon, come on, Kenobi. Dowd Weon. 3 years ago, a makeshift bar on the Seattle docks. The night Dowd went down. Spoiler alert! New Larry. Hi, New Larry. What about happened to old Larry? New Larry. You've been running with New Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. He knew Dowd almost as well as you did. Dowd. Never saw anybody die like that before. Yet. They did blame Larry. Larry is the problem. I friggin' hate this city. Champion, it's wet and the rain feels like acid and I want out of here. Shut your screamer about the rain. We lost a man tonight. We wait for the money. I get it. Now take a pill and relax. Let's... Just really ready to go home. Portland's more my speed. I don't know. Sam is a good guy and can hold his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on a run so far, but he needs washing. Obviously that changed. That run went sideways 9 ways to Sunday. Now the fixer is late. No funny to you? Faster, better show. We need the money. What do you think we should do? Yeah, it smells funny. Look at where he set the meeting. This is supposed to be a public place. Cut the dreck, Sam. We both know why Dowd went down, and it wasn't the fixer or some other paranoid chip dream of yours. I've been waiting for this all night. New Larry has something he wants to say, don't you, Larry? Go ahead, spill it. You were sloppy. I guess new Larry is blaming it on Sam. I got all sorts of blame. Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? You've been twitchy all day, son. Look at your hands. They're shaking. Own up, Sam. If you screwed up, admit it. You've been drinking, Sam? That true, Sam? Did you miss a beat back there? No, I didn't miss a beat. I was on my game the whole time. Remember, I was on point. New Larry was supposed to cover Dowd. Something dawns on him. He leans into New Larry, amused and dangerous. We were set up. And he knows it, don't you, Larry? What's that call you made right before we hit? How come you couldn't geek that guy before he unloaded on Dowd? I've seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. He should have been burnt toast before his gun cleared the holster. Dun dun dun. New Larry checks his watch, licks his lips, looks over his shoulder at the darkness. Your shoulder. He's looking for someone, and it's not the fixer. Okay, I can see where this is going. You chummers are damaged. I'm out. Did you keep us here long enough? How much do they pay you? Where I can see them. Looks that way. Sorry, champion. I kinda like you. I just like money better. It is Larry's fault. All new Larry's fault. We got incoming. He relaxes and throws you a Drek-eating grin. Looks like my new Renraku friends are finally here. They're gonna take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should choose our friends more carefully. We have each other. That guy was never my fan. Buy you a drink after this. You'll miss me when I'm gone. Leave the mage, kill the something. Runs away and then fires back. Ow! Ow. Okay. You're now in turn-based combat mode. Each character of your team has an action pool. Spend these actions on movement, attacks, and using spells. Once your team's turn is complete, the enemy team will move and attack, blah blah blah. Initial tutorial information available from the reference guide. Okay. Okay. We got a sword. Go right at Larry here. Okay, I see. So it takes like 1 point to get to here, 2 points to get to here. Oh, and they even do a nice... Oh, that's nice. They're undercover, so I don't know how much better we're gonna get. Let's go ahead and move right here. And shoot these guys. Let's finish off the mage before he gets a chance to shoot. Oh, you had to ask. You had to ask where the rest of them were. What else do we have? We have an attack. We have okay, so we have fists, we have pistols, and we have a machete. Okay. Here. Finish him off. Missed, but 6 damage. There we go. Move right here. Gives us some defense. Although not from there. Shoot this big guy. Oh, they're really going after him. Finish him off. Looks like he got like an extra attack. I'm not sure. Move here. Oh yeah, it blocks you completely. That's not good. Alright. Now we know better next time. Oh. Ouch. 24 damage. Hey, summoned a demon. I'm in bad shape here. Okay, I need to find a way to heal. There's I thought this said the PDA would give you more information about combat. Oh, that's my spells. I see. There we go. Okay, it's equipped. Alright, I gotta figure this out. There doesn't appear to be any sort of menu. There we go. Left button, wheel, right button. Set Overwatch for an ability. Alright, Combat 101, cover and healing. Healing, you can heal by using medkits, totem spells, or drones. Yes. There are many items that can be used in combat. These drones, okay. Yes, but how? Aha! Okay. Huh. I gotta make somebody else a better target here. No? Okay, I think I get that now. Made a mistake not only being the only person not undercover. Ah! No, no, no. Darn it. I wanted to just stop shooting. I thought this was here is where you set. Oh, and okay, there we go. Okay. Ammo. Reload. Interesting. Oh, nice crit. Here, turn. No, 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 no. Shoot. Thought I ended my turn. Really? Come on, lowers her gun. Sam. You okay, Sam? Is he okay? In the words of Captain Tight Pants. Sam's breathing is heavy and he looks shaken. That was a hell of a thing. Part of life, Sam, you know that. You did good. You don't look so good, Sam. You were born for this gig, champion. Me, not so much. Well, that's true. I think I'm gonna hang it up, find a nice brothel somewhere, stay drunk until I croak. What about you? Think I'll find a better class of people to hang out with. Ouch. Ouch. Me? I do this. It's the only life I know. I'll find a safe house out of town, lay low. Raku has a long memory. Oh, we did pick socialite, didn't we? Or did we? Yeah, we did. There we go. We'll go that way. Better than me? Sounds easy. Keep in touch, champion. Don't die a stranger. So the guy who betrayed us is dead at least, or we hope. Stare at Sam's face on your comm link, shake off the memory. Focus. I had your back that night, didn't I? Now I'm asking myself, who would care if I die? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse, your name's at the top of the list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. So I set up a dead man switch to send you this call. Got 100,000 yuan insurance policy. Payable when you find who creased me. Alive with a conviction or in a body bag with justification. Either works. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Mangert, and McCain, when the job is done. They'll know what to do. Chet? Oh, who's Chet? Camera swivels show a well-dressed man sitting next to him. Pursuant to Mr. Watt's wishes, Rogers, Mangert, and McCain have installed a secure, dedicated phone line so you may contact us directly when the task is complete. We will then begin the verification process. Note that you must also be on a secure landline to access this number. We will not accept transmission from comm links or other devices. Sam straightens up and talks seriously for the first time. Look, champion, I've led a Drek life and I probably left a Drek corpse. I've hurt people, hurt myself, I don't know. Maybe I just want the last word, maybe I just want someone to give a crap that I sucked air for a while. What do you say? I'll get to the bottom of this, someone will pay. I'd say I've traded a drinking buddy for a paycheck. I'd say my schedule's pretty clear right now. 100,000 win buys a lot of drinks. To go for the vengeance shall be mine. Let's see. I hope you just said yes. I've got a locator chip slotted in my head these days. I decided one fate today, I'll leave this one to you. If when my heart stops, it'll activate. That's how you'll find me. See you on the slab. Guess I'm heading back to Seattle. Rest in peace, Sam. See you in Seattle. Well, Seattle can't be any worse than this. Your plane hits the SeaTac tarmac with a jolt. Welcome to Seattle. The chilly northwest rain obscures your vision as you step onto the tarmac. Before long, you're sitting in a cramped backseat of cabin, following a signal for Sam's locator chip into the heart of Redmond Barrens. Organ grinders, a legal chop shop for body parts, whether from the living or the dead. If you're hurting bad enough for new yen, this is the place to sell a limb or an organ. It's also a good place to dispose of an inconvenient body while making a little cash on the side. This franchise is the closest thing the Barrens has to a morgue. It seems like this is where Sam Watt's body has ended up. You open the door and are assaulted by the smell of death and bleach. This is pretty funny since I'm from this area. I live here. Dun 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 dun. CEO to announce new Seattle Research Division. Sources say Press conference tonight at 5. Employees only. Exit. Basic clothing. I'm in the back. I don't think he's expecting you, whoever this is. Probably expecting someone else. Smell and deathing decomposition washes over you, only slightly masked by the minty, fake fresh of industrial-grade antiseptic. Aha, there we are. Dresden. That's funny. And a dead person over here. Well, let's go say hi to... not Harry. He's a little Harry. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job." A little more than you'd want to or expect from someone in a chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. Or he might just be crazy. Sorry, didn't expect any visitors at this hour, and some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, ma'am? You the coroner? I'm John Dresden, the Oregon Grinders branch manager here, so yeah, that makes me the franchise area's coroner too. And you are? Champion, I'm here about Sam Watts. I represent a man named Sam Watts, and I'm here to look into his murder. No one you've ever heard of? Now tell me about Sam Watts. Fix you with a hard gaze. Careful, friend. I can have Lone Star here in 2 minutes. Now what makes you think I'd know anything about Sam Watts? Dun dun dun. Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet. What with it being all the way out here in the Barrens. So who told you he was dead? Sam did. When his heart stopped, 100,000 was wired to a secure account in my name. I find the killer, I get paid. Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stops, I got sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. I'm definitely not going to tell him about the money. The dwarf raises his eyebrow, a smile wiping suspicion from his face. Dead man switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here. He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third was downtown. Ripper, huh? I guess the classics never go out of style. Sounds grisly. Emerald City Ripper. Not my title. That's what the Seattle Press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. But this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim. delicious trophy hunter. What was it? His liver was cut cleanly out. Whiz. How about the other lucky contestants? First victim heart was removed. Third has spleen removed. Somebody's making a Frankenstein monster here. Dresden, get out here. McCluskey. I'm here about the new Ripper victim, Sam Watts. What did I pick up? I have no idea what I picked up. Sam's body is half covered by sterile surgical sheet. His face is ashen white, for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest there's a small pencil-thin incision, covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what they wanted for him, and took it. Several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found on his body. You can examine evidence through the bag without spoiling it. Move things around. You can make out a place called the Seamstress Union. The Seamstresses Union is the brothel. Yeah, the Old Seattle. That was the brothel. The Seamstresses Union. Yeah. Okay. There's something handwritten on the back, but blood has made it illegible. You can only see part of this note, given the torn off bits and bloodstains. I feel terrible that we have been. Long to say I'm sorry. See you there. Love, Jessica. Standard cheap unsecured cryptic. No way of knowing what was on it without slotting it. We just stole 300 yen. Sam's shirt. Several of the buttons are missing and blood has been thoroughly soaked. Bag slashes a bit in your hand. Okay, so we know there's somebody, Jessica. They's got something to do with the Seamstress Union. He had a little bit of money on him. And a purple shirt. Looks like we picked up another health pack. That's good. Towering over the Dominion corner is a homicide detective right out of Central Casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. This new Ripper Vic. Watts. Name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? So you insisted at the time. And he just happens to be here. Come on, she offed herself. Added on a very good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. The Ripper case is my ticket to Lieutenant's badge. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is mostly likely right-handed with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. Has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy too. So I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon, like this guy here. Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days, it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado, or a guy who likes serial killers. You're no damn help, dwarf. Lone Star Detective finally notices you. You notice superhuman powers of observation. Who the hell are you? If I had better strength, kind of intimidate him, I guess. I'm nobody who didn't hear nothing. I'm new in town. You're the welcoming committee? The detective on this case, I was hired by Sam Watts to assist you in finding this killer. You're new in town, then let me be the first to tell you that I run the show. If you get in my way, you'll end up back here on a slab. Dresden, give me more. I'm putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion. Alright. Lovely guy. You always make friends that easily? I'm great at dinner parties too. I don't do friends. Well, he didn't really seem my type. Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man? Sam was there when I needed him. I'm going to return the favor. A job's a job. Going to bring his killer justice. At least street justice. Fascinating again. Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He's convicted his own mother. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 yen a week in his paycheck. 10 yen a week. Plus, he's on the take. Give honor, after a fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help you? Who's paying him? I don't know, but someone with some major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career, and his wallet. What about the mother? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence? My name's on the report, but the actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her arm. And she didn't use her dominant hand to pull a trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. Nearby club in the Barrens that attracts lowlifes. You'd probably like it. Me, I'm not really the going out type. Always too much to be done around here, plus the dead are just easier to get along with. Interesting. Who still uses scalpels? Doctors still learn how to use them in their first year of medical school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them much anymore. It's possible some of the slimier chopstops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of wind, but individual organs, not worth as much anymore. With all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days, organ grinders only deal with in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky though, and they don't care what the bodies came from. Those I could do like voices. Not very good at too many voices. I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? New karma. Dresden looks up at you intently for a moment before speaking. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around the body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Okay then, I'll go do that. Okay. That's not suspicious at all. I mean, there's probably something he can't say, but... Dock Wagon Basic Trauma Kit. Basic Med Kit. Cold storage drawer is labeled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees. Wow. Cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest. In addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen, the body seems to be in very good condition. As in, still alive? Yeah. Whoa, easy there. In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. Spot a data jack drilled into his temples and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. Jake Armitage. I'm told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? Doesn't feel like 6 yet. Sorry, didn't expect you to be so alive. What do I look like, an alarm clock? You're sleeping in a freezer. A freezer for dead people. Yeah, Dresden thinks he's pretty funny. You're not the first person he's pulled this one on. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I noticed you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? Latest victim, did you know him? I'll ask the questions. What the hell are you doing in a morgue drawer? I'm looking for the death of Sam into the Sam Watts. Corner seems to think you can help me out. Damn, eh? Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then over at the Union. Decent enough guy, always in trouble over something or another. Don, is this lady cool? Yeah, she's on the level, working for Sam. Believe it or not, some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help her out. Maybe even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. Alright then, the name's Jake, and who are you? Nice to meet you. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging out at the Seamstresses Union that night, tripped out and rowdy. Been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Miss Kabuta asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out in the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. Damn, maybe I need some soy calf after all. Don, could you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. Now what's wrong with this intestine? Thanks, John. You're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat court bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit off to my head. Big smiles, and you get the impression that didn't work out so well for the gangers. Sam stumbled off during the fight, though, and that's the last I saw of him, until he turned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last day in this place. Well, I know they found his body a block away from the Union, just lying there in broad daylight. That's the Barrens for you. Shame though. Wish I'd been there. If those slagging gangers hadn't come along. Sure. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle the score with the Halloweeners out there. Their leader's got the whole gang searching the Barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit the streets alone. Trust me. Maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. Reminds me of Pink from Vampire the Masquerade. Yeah, you seem alright. Let me go ahead and betray you. Nice to have someone watching your back out there, assuming you can trust them. I don't work for free, I fight, I get paid. Not tours. I do like a bit of street justice every now and then, alright. Count me in. I get it, gotta be careful in this trade. Not one to go back on a deal though, John can vouch for that. Plus, you know where I'm hiding out, right? Doesn't leave me a lot of room to sell you out. What do you say? Alright, let's do it for street justice. Great, I've been hiding out here ever since that run with the Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers, but they stretch out the Barrens as their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you made it to Morgan one piece without packing some heat. Very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. Do you need a weapon? Okay, we get a baseball bat. Another one of the nastier gangs in town. The symbol is a flaming jack-o'-lantern, but they wouldn't like you wouldn't like their version of trick-or-treating very much. Around here, they're led by a troll named John Paul. He's got all the Halloweeners in the Barrens looking for me. If we take him out, maybe I can breathe a little bit easier. Guys' names are really boring names. Follow your lead, the Halloweeners aren't looking for you yet. Leave whenever you're ready. The Redmond Barrens. Run in the Seattle sprawl, and sooner or later you'll find yourself in the Redmond Barrens. It doesn't matter your business, the Baron doesn't like you. Take 1 part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts dog-eat-dog slum, add a dash of tourist trap, and you've got a recipe for mean as hell. You leave the sanitized dust of formaldehyde of organ grinders behind, entering the anarchy and desperation of the streets. Jake stops a moment to breathe deeply, filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, cordite, and who knows what else. He exhales with an expression of wry contentment. Stench and grime tell him he's home. My stash is just around the corner in the alley. Find Jake's stash. Got some karma to spend. Okay. Good there. Save. I was just watching a video that praised Shadowrun as a game. I was thinking I have to check it out. Yeah, it's supposed to be a, really good, turn-based simulator. I've played the BattleTech, and it's, this is made by the same company as them, so the same developer rather. So it's fun. This one's very text-based. I don't know if they're all like that. It's an older one, so it's not voice acted. For the most part, BattleTech wasn't... I mean, it had voice acting, but it had a lot of reading too. So we'll see how that turns out. Might not be the best for streaming if you don't want to listen to me talk all the time. But we'll see. Having fun with it. This looks like we got motorcycle bike right there. Does the bus stop here? I don't know. I didn't bring my schedule, sorry. There's Vlad over here. And some woman here. Looking for a date? Elves are my favorite. There's his stash, which is probably going to send us in somewhere we don't want to be, but that's how this game works, I think. Stash. Pick it up, it's going to zone us in, I think. Hidden in the garbage, strewn alley is a high-tech safe with a mag card reader. Open the safe. Find stash. With a smooth hiss, the safe opens to reveal a collection of gear that is perfect match for your skills. You take the gear. Amazing! It's exactly what you need in this box. Looks like my unarmed does much better damage. A little wounded, but that's alright. It's a passive skill? I don't know. Okay, so that's cool. So you right click, you equip what your ability is, and then right click on yourself, or click on yourself. So welcome to the Barrens. Guess I need to find a new spot to hide my gear. Good jet drops are so hard to keep. Same Drek in every city. I shouldn't invest in real estate around here. Well, at least they were too dumb to break my maglock. Hey, I've got some gear. Let's go deal with those Halloweeners. Those are pretty cool designed areas. There's a worried fellow over here. Someone named Sarah. Our other friend is gone, or at least we can't see him. There we go. Man before you appears well-mannered but nervous. Excuse me, ma'am, I don't know you, but you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. And we need some help. Legs are shaking down the market and we've set up here. I've been getting worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them anymore. No one will stand up to them and Lone Star isn't about to get involved. Just down the street, ma'am. Please, our livelihoods depend on this market. Alright. I see. So we've got quest points here. That's not what I wanted. Alright, let's go this way, I think is where he wants us to go. Thugs, bunch of people. Commerce is like a weed taking root in the cracks and crevices of the world wherever it can. A small street market has flourished here amidst the common buildings. Like attempts he uses bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper. The old woman is holding firm. You see the thug's patience is fading fast, and he looks like he's about to start breaking things. Okay, so if you're really strong, you could force your way if you had the correct etiquette set, you'd be able to talk him out. You ain't a Halloweener. Why don't you buzz off? Because I'm sick of gutter punks like you, business. Hey, you're looking static dash? Ice this lady. That's probably. Ow! The whole instantly getting this is a lot like this is even more lopsided than Battletech was, where the bad guys always get first shot. Ah, one hit. Not Crow, but we'll take it. We got some karma there. I cannot thank you enough. I hate to see such bloodshed, but those men would not take no for an answer. Simply want to make our way in the world. Okay, so you can either take the money or, you know, be the valiant hero. You know, we've been the valiant hero here for a little bit, but we're also broke, so let's go ahead and take the money. Alright, let's go back down and see who else is having problems. You're welcome. Come on. Clothes may be dirty, but this woman is far from downtrodden. Hey, not that it's my business, but I wouldn't go that way. Why, what's going on? Just some Halloweeners stirring up trouble again. Points out. They rode in this morning on those fancy bikes, set up camp on the old street market. They've been marching up and down the street all day, taking down anyone that wanders past. Typical. Well, odds are these are the guys we're after. Anything I should know? Sounds like a friendly bunch. Going to be in for a rude surprise. You might want to clear out before the shooting starts. Dun dun dun. Don't need to worry about me. I know how to lay low. They're a tough bunch, though. Don't say I didn't warn you. That's cool looking. What's poor Vlad's problem here? Approach man sizes you up. You can see the age-old fight or flight equation running through his drug-clouded eyes. Beneath the track marks on his arms, you spot a set of tattoos that indicate he is, or at least was, a shaman. Man, you okay? Yes, no, yes, no, I saw something. It's going to kill me. He's going to kill me. Name is Vlad. Vlad, those are some nice tattoos. Are you a shaman? Like corns? Yes, I am a shaman. Thought so. What did you see? See, yes, I saw something. The other night I saw a spirit, so dark, so alien. Damn that music. I mean, what? Where did you see the spirit? Just across the street from the Seamstresses Union. Of course. Of course we did. I'm still laughing that the Seamstress Union is the name of the club. Thank you. I think you're right. I feel better now. More whole. Now I need to sleep. Okay. Well, that's one way to make friends, influence people. Don't hurt me. Wasn't planning on it. What do we got here? I like this tree. Can't really do anything with it. There's someone over here. You're gonna step forward and we're gonna plant you right there. This is Halloweener property now. It's one of the two that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Wait a minute, you're rolling with Jake? Bad idea. Halloweeners are collecting that bounty and killing you, that's a nice bonus. Dun dun dun, here comes everybody who gets a free shot at you. Yeah, that's a little ridiculous, honestly. You're dead, Jake. And whoa, Uncle, I was just playing with you. I'll call off the rest of the Halloweeners. Jake, call it even, yeah? Do we ask Jake? Do we kill the guy? Or do we let him go away? What do you think? if we kill him, I don't know if his gang's just gonna keep on going. Oh, let's ask Jake what he thinks, I guess. Hey, I'm already at shooting on sight status with these guys. Killing John Paul means one less wiener to shoot in the back while I'm buying smokes. They'll be doing the same to you as soon as there's profit in it. So we go the Batman route. I'm telling his friends what happened here. Sure. Kinda. How naive. Oh well, maybe it's worth it to see him running off, his tail between his legs. Yeah, we'll try to make them afraid of me, if that works. If not, we'll just kill them all. New objective, visit the murder site. See if there's anything we can loot from around here. Doesn't look like it. Something going on over here though. There's more people. Alright. There's a murder site down there. Look how they got all the Akira bikes there. What's the donut man doing? Smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burned soy cap is almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage stench of Redmond streets. The whole working stand is covered in food stains older than he is. Buy a jelly donut. Did you see a murder? Nope. I was closed when it happened. But hey, it's the Barons, back alley clones. Nothing new around here. The only reason the cops are making a big deal about this Ripper business is that some of the victims are real people. You know, folks with sins. Hey, we got a donut. Barons, hell, if you have to ask, you probably shouldn't be here. This stretch we're on is called Touristville, though. And I suppose it's close to staying around here to respectable. Fewer muggins, and you might even survive drinking the water if you're lucky. Wouldn't recommend it, though. Like a weird bunny troll man here. Now behind me, that's the Seamstress Union. You want drugs, drinks, drugs, favors, information around here? Union's your spot. Hell, that's the place. Is the reason I'm in business. Folks get the munchies when they party. Mrs. Kabuta owns the joint. She's quality. Hard woman, but fair. Alright, so here's the club. Here's the dude. But we need to go visit the crime scene first. Where there's cops. Whoa, hold up. Lone Star isn't above collecting on corpse-issued bounty. Corp-issued bounty. And the one on my head isn't going away anytime soon. Thanks again for the help with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. They don't take new in where I'm going, and you look like you could use the funds. You want a hug or something? Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop into the Seamstress Union. It's just down the street. You need gear, information, or just damn stiff drink, that's the place. Let's dive this side of Chicago. I used that place as a base of operations for years back in the day. Make the right friends there, and you're sure you'll get to the bottom of the Ripper business. Nice knowing you. Well, they just sort of left us alone. Guess that we don't have to worry about keeping him happy then. Bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness. Recognizes the white chalk outline and dark red stain marking the slab pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the entrance of the alley is a Lone Star officer. Cop looks cold and hungry and irritated at a homeless man who's currently pestering him. I'm telling you, I need to get my stuff from the alley or I'm gonna die. I'm trying to explain to you that this is the official Lone Star investigation. I can't let anyone in. I got rights. Look, you're sinless garbage. I've got a job to do. Find a new blanket or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. So Lone Star, they're some really nice guys. Typical. I hate you all you pigs. Now what? Well, we did have the donut, so we might as well use it. Thanks. He seems pretty trusting for an officer of the law. You know, when my dad was a cop, this was back when cops actually worked for the government. He said folks would buy him coffee all the time, but I ain't seen it till now. So what can I do for you? I'm actually working for the dead man to help find his killer. Can I come into the alley and look around? My pleasure. I'm here for internal affairs to review the forensic guy's work. Well, he's probably less likely to help us if he thinks we're private. And we'll try it. Sure, dig in. Certainly wouldn't mind those guys getting taken down a peg or two. Man, they put on airs, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Well, like I say, he seemed to be an okay guy, so. Shards of glass from the broken lights. Just find a small piece of glass, which looks like the bottom of a test tube. I shuffle the bundle of cloth aside. A printed receipt falls out from underneath the folds of the blanket. It's a bar tab. The stream search union dated 2 days ago. Right around the corner, reported time of death. Customer Sam Watts. Server name is listed as Coyote. Work light is new. You can see that all of the alley's normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, you see they've all imploded as if some force shattered them. Okay, so magic of some sort. There are two distinct sets of footprints of humans ending in a chalk outline, and a larger set, possibly orc or troll. Interesting. Valley over there. Pull up on our Find Coyote items. We got a test tube, bar tab, coat and blankets. It's kind of like it's got some investigation going on here for sure. Hmm. Right. Game. Talk to this guy. Nope, I'm as sinless as you. Mind answering a few questions? What makes you think I'm sinless? This mess with me. Of course I'm sinless. System ID. Number my ass. Yeah. What kind of questions you got? Nope, can't say. I'm sorry I missed it. Was hauling crates for Miss James up at the market. Can't carry as many as I used to, so it took a while. Got back here in time to see a couple tourists puking all over my home turf. By then, the jerk-face in the uniform had already set up shop in the alley. You know, earlier in the night I saw a big ugly troll in green hospital scrubs snooping around the block. Got some donuts and 2 cups of soy calf over. Seemed nervous, and he did everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyberware. Huh. Well, it was big, and I think it must have had some hospital attachments because I could see some needles. A lot like the one I saw back in 44 when I got captured by elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me, let me tell you. Never trust one of them cyber people. Interesting. So, I mean, we have an obvious suspect, whether that means he really is or not, or she, knows. I spend my days out doing odd jobs in the streets, merchants, panhandling. Need to know. Alright, let's go. We did have an orc over here. Or a dwarf. Dwarf. Hey, she's got some information for us. Definitely a dwarf. He is packing up. Never got a great view. Sure, I was closing up when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. A couple seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street, didn't get a good look at him. Then all the lights in the alley exploded, and it got pretty quiet after that. Let me guess, you didn't go running over to see if the guy was okay. Hell no, around here this kind of thing gets you killed. Lovely, lovely. Not really much of a shock, but you know. Go see what Bobby has to say. Hey, chummer. Got some tasty morsels for you, just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner should have in her back pocket. Nitro. Combat stem. Yeah, probably not. This is the best place to party. Alright, let's go check out the Seamstress Union. Excuse me. Relative to the rest of the Barrens, Touristville is neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstress Union, housed in an old brownstone building at the corner of illegal and opportunity. Bums huddle together, gangers strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing around out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversations washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name but keeps to themselves. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Auto saved. Karma gained. Find and question Cody. Best beer. Cherry bomb. Fellow elf. Bartender is striking elf, sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize, save me and take me in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for the maximum extraction of tips. Sees you looking, sees another elf, and smiles big. Hey there, I haven't seen you before, what can I get you? Something dirty in a clean glass? How about a date? The looks of this place, I can probably get anything I want. Found a bar tab with Kano's name on it. He's here. Is this the flirt part, right? A place like this, yeah. Oh, hard case. I like that. Okay, hard case. I'll get you something stiff. Starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of convert tugs at her arm. The two have history. They try to keep their conversations low, but the intensity of the conversation makes them easy to overhear. Harry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Ripper is out and there is real, and he's real. Last killing happened just down the block, and now Coyote's missing. We'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting PhD from UW in neuroprosthetics. Studying under Dojimans. And how am I paying for it? Bartending. Tips. There are faster ways for barren girls to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. What do you want from me? I want what you want. A better life, a better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. Sure they can. Heard this all before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood. Cherry Bomb's face is pretty hard. Pretty face is hard, armored in lipstick and low expectations. The Universal Brotherhood is for other people. Vain, rich Bellevue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. It isn't about money, it's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me, attend the discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. I heard Lynn Telestrian give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. I've got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I'd choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now, Buzz, I need to get back to work. With body language, it leaves no question that the conversation is over. Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Sorry, I got interrupted. I heard he's got the strength of the righteous, doesn't he? Boyfriend find religion? Sorry you had to go through that. Sounds like you got big plans for yourself. Got strength. Something like that. Got a look that says you're not just here for the entertainment. Are you a badge? I do. You're independent. We're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? I have a few questions. No, I think she's away on business. Business, huh? Is she a shaman with a name like Coyote? No, she shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. I've been calling her Coyote ever since. You ever hear the name Sam Watts? Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, he went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. No, that was Coyote's shift. Tell me about this place. Who was you talking to? That'd be Miss Kubota. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. No sweat. Shane, old boyfriend, he used to work here. Then one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him, until he started coming around trying to recruit me. I don't need that dreck. Some come here for booze, some for companionship, others are looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral and it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed, you can probably find it here. Union seems to attract people like you. Well, let's see. Head back this way. They seem to be having a bit of a confrontation. Who are you? Open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you could use some firepower, something simple. I got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. You looking for tech? Got some of that too. That's the way we roll. Alright, so this is the place where we get guns, weapons, drones, consumables. Machete, which is better than a baseball bat, apparently. Grenades, med kits. So you only get 4 inventory slots, 2 weapons. Yeah, 6 inventory slots. Close to the doorway to the VIP section, a tower of a troll muscled and impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome, please behave yourself. Funny place for the union architect to put a wall. Nothing a stern look usually can't solve. Got business here? Friend of Sam Watts. Sure, everyone here knew Sam. Shame to lose a part of the family. The sharpness in Clue's eyes and look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. Figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out of on occasion. Encouraged to call it a night, I'd say. Usually. No, Sam was drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually. What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated. Didn't catch specifics. Might have been over a woman. I thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Okay. Happy to help. There's the madam. Dancers. A big, huge orc fellow who's missing an arm. I'm not sure if he's supposed to have prosthetics or not. Kinda looks like he does. Johnny Clean. Unusually clean overalls for a janitor. He's tall, real thin, and has a cunning look. And his eye says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy, name's Johnny Clean. You knew? And he's got one of the earwigs in his ear. True, quite true. I keep my mouth shut about it, too. That's the secret to keeping a job here and staying alive in general. Gotta work. See you around. Yeah. Gotta watch out for him. Noog. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, with entities you can neither see nor hear. I told you it's not like that at all. Bring you proof. I'm honored, Your Majesty. Magical stuff. Recasting. Oh, new spells. Well, those I need, for sure. Cool. Looks like you can earn other items however you like, so that's nice. There was like a free-form slot to start out with. I just started with one of the base classes. Mrs. Kubota watches you cross the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's of mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house. Mess with it and you're at your peril." But her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Okay, now that's funny. At least her name's not Kanzaki, right? But yeah, okay, sure. Fine, but aren't you the pretty elf? Are you enjoying the Seamstress Union? There should be plenty of women like you to enjoy. Plenty for a woman like you to enjoy. Or is this business? You have to ask what's upstairs. No. We'll do it anyway. But not tempted enough. What is you looking for? Of course you are. Knowledge is power, eh? So I've been told. Why should I help you? I'm glad to hear that Jake Armitage is alive, again. He lives an interesting life. Very well. If Shank sends you, I'll help you. What do you want to know? How will you? Sam. See Sam. Yep. During the gold rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted a high number possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupations, so they entered them all as seamstresses. This is true. This is actual Seattle fact. Sorry, people here were asking if we were talking about Seattle history, and it's like, yes, it is Seattle history because this is what really happened. But yeah. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she names it the Seamstress Union. So potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born. So you're a former seamstress. No, perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working the bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with the other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Clue, was off dealing with another issue. I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back. Where's Coyote? Would that I could. I haven't seen her in 2 days. She's a smart woman, quite dangerous, but I fear for her. she's smart, why fear? If she's dangerous, why fear? I'm sure she can take care of herself. Please, if you are what you think you are, you know. There are always someone more dangerous. Her room is upstairs if you're looking for her. I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her comm. It's unlike her. If something was happened, I will not have an action on my consequence. Here's the key. Dun dun dun! That's nice. Now we can go up here. This door is locked. We're probably going to need to actually learn some of these other skills, aren't we? Because obviously we need the basics of that. We're gonna need, let's see. Checking. There we go. We obviously don't have enough for this yet. Maybe we'll think about it. Like I say, it looks like we're probably gonna need some sort of hacking skills at some point. There's a door that's open, and another door that's open. Door that's that laundry place is in bad shape. 2 doors. Which one do we want to use? That seems pretty empty. Nothing to interact with. Not be the right room. This one has lots of things to interact with. Keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. And it's littered with action movies and cigarette butts. Chicago. His bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. Receipt. Came back from my shift, find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. Getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him, but the real Paco. But this cutter Drek keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. That's how I make cash, baby, he always says. I try to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstress Union. But he still goes on these runs with the bozos all over my floor. With these bozos all over my floor. I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. Receipt for Brownie Max Power Pistol. From Jim Park downstairs with a note saying how Big's guns on hot women turn her on. Paper is handwritten, poem on it, and a diary entry. Sometimes it's like Paco reads my mind, or my diary, maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the Cutters once. He leaves the apartment, see it in a few hours, and returns without a comment. I don't know if he's really going to help us to avoid the subject conversation, but I felt better without our constant arguing. Let's just say that Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. There's a receipt and an old photograph. COD receipt for a special order 5 pounds of zebra meat from Mari's Meat Emporium, located near Pike's Place. Picture shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. Back of the photograph has shadow scrawled on it. A receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door. Set to a combination of 342436. His computer is ancient, probably fished it out of a junkyard. Doesn't even have a data jack. And the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes the dusk. Make fan spin up. On-screen password. I'm gonna wait. There might be one more clue here that'll help us find her password. I have a guess. The broken mirror was hiding a small safe. With the code, it beeps cheerfully. Basic frag grenade. What would you like to do with this? Put it in a stash for now. Alright. See if we can figure out the password here. Please answer 3 security questions to reset your password. Your first childhood pet. Have we seen a pet yet? I don't recall that being one of the things that we found yet. Oh, unless the snake is Shadow, maybe, and the girl is her? Huh. Okay, I guess I got right on the musical act. Okay. The musical act was a guess. I'm not sure where we're supposed to find that out. Three days ago, meet with Delilah about the gig. Today, meet Paco for date at Pike Place Market, due in 30 minutes. Paco is the only contact. Doesn't seem like a very useful list of contacts. Quick scan of a recent searcher says that Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. It also suggests that there's a casual interest in vintage action figures. Okay. The number of people around her has grown a little bit, or no, he moved. He's a ganger, a member of the Cutters. He was a good kid in a nasty line of work. I warned Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live long. No, I'm vegetarian. You know, Jen recently sold him a gun. Or a gun. I'd be more surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers can deal with most of the troublemakers, but around here, you need a gun just to take the trash out to the dumpster. If you would go down there, it might bring me a peace of mind. I'll call a cab for you. It should be able to get you there in time. Abate. Oh, interesting. You catch a cab from Touristville to Pike's Place Market, an immersively quiet ride that takes you from probably going to be mugged to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wastelands of the Barrens, the downtown area is filled with modern buildings, lighted streets, and unbarred shops, all living beneath the shadows of massive corporate arcologies. For many, these arcologies are home. For others, they're hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s, overlooking the bay. Now it's a market for all things legal and illegal. A melting pot of the haves and have-nots. Even though most of the shops are closed, the sight, sounds, and smell of the market hits you from the moment you step out of the cab. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, obviously we have a mystery at hand. We've got a dead body. We've got... This person's dating Paco, so it must not be Jessica, but he's been there and causing some sort of issue. So, we shall see. What's going on with that? Obviously, Jake and Paco were two different people. So we've got to figure out what's going on. Or Sam and Paco. And we've got a lead for sure here at the bank, and we're just gonna see what happens when we meet up with Paco. We'll probably check on this next week. Maybe sooner, but probably next week. Alright. Until then, I will talk to you guys all later. You have a good day. Bye.